We are live, and please let me know if I need to change anything. If I need to do a portrait or landscape, let me know. But just gonna pour myself a drink and give it in a minute or two because it is exactly 5:30 or something like that. So, gonna pour myself a cold sake from Yuku, and it's a premium sake that I actually got from Costco. So I really like this one. It's like really soft and smooth, and I'm so used to like drinking hot sake, not cold sake, and this is like nice. It's really nice. In a traditional sake cup that my partner got me. Very good. It's very fruity, but in a subtle way, not in an intense way. Yeah, really good. It's got like pear and apple like undertones fruit, so I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely find it at Costco. It's like 10 bucks, not even that much. Love it, love it, love it. And if you make your own cocktail at home or pour yourself a drink, let me know. But I will be doing sake today. And I have music in the background, so if that's too much, let me know and I can totally turn it off. I'm gonna have a drink or two before I start. While I'm preparing here, got all my serums and my creams and everything I do. But basically, I just got out of the shower and I did my double cleanse, did my hair, my body, everything. And I had a bathrobe on, but like, it's hot here in LA, like it's humid, so I took that off. And yeah, so let me finish this drink and then we'll start our routine. I'll be honest, I'm a little dry now because I let my skin dry without putting toner on. So I'm gonna get adjusted here. All right, so I'm gonna refresh my face with some water. Phew. Make sure it's damp again. What is all this? I keep forgetting about all the features. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my toner just before I get dry again. And I'm actually using the Lab Oligo Hyaluronic Acid Toner, which I did in a collaboration with them actually, not too long ago, back in like November, I think. And it was beautiful. And so I needed a new toner to kind of use on a cotton pad to kind of like wipe everything away. And this was it. It was open and it's pretty lightweight. I really do enjoy the hydration it gives. And it's not thick or heavy or occlusive. I really do enjoy it. And it really gets my skin ready for the rest of my routine. Just spread that around before I get dry again. All right, and it gives me kind of like a slight exfoliation, which I really do enjoy. And this is after my cleanse, so I still pick up a little bit, right there. So even after a double cleanse, think about like getting a toner pad, putting some toner on it, and wiping away because you never know how much is left over. And always go down your neck. Always, always, always. And around your ears because you should be putting sunscreen around there. And there you go. Got the toner on there. And that's the Lab Hyaluronic Acid Toner. I just really like a first step toner that's liquidy and it's just gonna do something simple, like hydrate or soothe or just prep the skin. That's kind of like the first toner I look for. So just gonna tap that in. And let that sink in before I go to my skincare device that I'm gonna use actually. And I didn't even take it out. And I should have it somewhere here. Actually, let me reach for it. All right, there it is. The Dr. Dennis Gross LED Therapy Mask. I'm gonna put that on, but before I do that, I'm gonna let this toner kind of sink in. I'm gonna go in for more sake. All right. And you know, this is purely mineral water. Like this was a Centella water alcohol-free toner, but I actually just filled it with regular water just so I can hydrate the skin whenever I need to, whenever I want to. Like if I let my skin dry out through the air, I just do that. So I'm gonna let that sink in and pour myself another drink because these are very small and I drink it very fast. But let me know if you guys are drinking anything. I think I saw a message earlier. All messages are visible, top chat. Okay, wait, I think it disappeared. I guess they just disappear. All right. I'm gonna pour myself another drink. There we go, in the sake cup. I love sake. I love sake so much. It's just fermented rice. I love it. All right, we let that sunk in, and now we're gonna go in with the Dr. Dennis LED mask, which I absolutely love. I did mention in my previous review that I like to use this like 3 times in a row, so a total of 9 minutes, because it is a 3-minute treatment. But as a recent, if I'm in a hurry or something, I'll just use the 3 minutes. So I'm gonna use the blue light therapy and the red light therapy. Put this on. All right, there we go. Let me know if you guys can hear the music in the background too, or if I'm being too quiet. I'm trying to not be too loud because my window is against the courtyard of where I live and I don't want it to bounce everywhere. But here we go. I heard, oh, the sake is yummy. Yes, it is. Oh, there it is. There's the live chat. Now I know. Yes. Hello, Josh. Hiya. Yeah, I freaking love sake. It is my favorite. I love it. Especially because you can have it cold or hot, however you like. I love it. So cheers if you're drinking anything. Oh, no, I can't drink after the mask on. Even though it has this hole you can drink through, that's usually easier with a straw or something. But ask me any questions if any come up. I know I did forget to mention here that I did a double cleanse, and what I did was I used the Youth to the People Super Berry Dream Cleansing Balm as my first cleanse, just to take everything down. Today I had a BB cream and I had a chemical sunscreen on. So this just took it down effectively, wonderful one. And then I went in with the Dr. Zenovia Clear Complexion Cleanser that I absolutely love. This is what controls my inflammatory acne, hormonal acne, all of it. I absolutely love it. This one's great. Here you can see it better like that. But I love this one, so good. But yeah, that's my double cleanse. And because yesterday I used a retinoid, I'm trying to be gentle to my skin today. So the only active I have in my whole routine in the evening on the day after retinoid is through my cleanser. So it's this 10% benzoyl peroxide. It's only on my skin for a minute, I rinse it off, and that's it. So everything else is just comforting, hydrating, skin barrier strengthening, all of that. And then I went in with my toner, as I said, the hyaluronic acid toner by The Lab, which I absolutely love, very easy to hydrate. And that's thin enough to hydrate the skin while this is on for like 3 minutes pressed up against it. And I love this because it's just 3 minutes. The blue light therapy is killing everything. The red light therapy is helping with aging, anti-aging. So it's doing everything in 3 minutes. So I don't feel too bad just leaving it on for 3 minutes. But it is rather hot here in Los Angeles. I'm even warm with this on. Oh God, I do miss winter. It was winter here in LA, but it's totally just gone now. See, I can't even drink this with this mask on. But thank God it's only 3 minutes and not 10 minutes, right? Oh, there we go, see? Totally off. And see, I started sweating right here. So 3 minutes is enough, as Dr. Dennis Gross said, with the LED mask to provide all those benefits from blue light and red light, which I love. So easy to do. All right, I'm gonna let a little bit of that sweat evaporate. Have another drink. Or a sip. And I'm gonna go in with my essence that I've been currently using, and that is the vegan kombucha tea essence from Dr. Cereal. Right here, it is this beautiful, like ombre color. Here, I believe, is the fermented ingredients, and this right here is the green tea leaf water and all the other extracts. And what you do is you shake it up, and it becomes like this milk frothy tea. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's such a, and so far I've been using it for like 2 weeks, or not, like a week and a half, I think, maybe a week. And it's just such a nice, radiant essence that hydrates without feeling too thick. Like I thought this was gonna be thick. Like I thought it was gonna overwhelm my skin. It does not. It is beautiful. And it's like a toner essence, so it does a lot. So I'm gonna rehydrate my skin with, yeah, more water. And I'm gonna go in actually with 3 layers of this guy. I really do enjoy this essence in layers. Like that. And then I press it into the skin. And it just gives this beautiful, radiant glow you can already see. And I apologize, with this lighting and pressing onto the skin, like, I get really red. So you can tell I get red the moment I do this. It'll calm down, it'll calm down. But yeah, I know I read, I thought I was supposed to be able to see the chats in time, but I guess I have to press it to be able to see it. Oh, the Beauty of Joseon Balm Cleanser. Yes, I actually have tried the cleanser. Actually, I use it in my rotation right now. I love it because it has rice, 2 rice extracts and 2 oat extracts. So I'm gonna go in with more layers. So it's really soothing and brightening at the same time. So I really love it. And they actually reformulated that cleansing balm. So it used to be like more fragrant, and it used to be a little less like buttery and silky, and now it is completely like fragrance free, and it actually is just so buttery to the touch. Oh, I love it. It's really beautiful, a beautiful oil balm. And I believe this is all gonna be recorded and then uploaded on my YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna put it on the main feed. So let me shake this up one more time before I go in with my 3rd and final layer of the kombucha essence. But as you can see, it gives you this radiance. And it is so soothing and kind to the skin. Oh, I love it. I really do love it. Then I go down my neck. Make sure I get all that essence, because you gotta think about your neck too. You really do. Because if you don't, it's gonna show. Because you can take care of your face, but if you don't take care of your neck, it's not gonna show. So make sure you do that, and take care of your hands. That's where the age comes from, that people can tell. So take care of your face, your neck, and your hands. And I've been doing that recently, where I've been using skincare I don't like anymore, and I just put it in my hands and rub it in. So I have like a whole skincare routine for my hands. Like I would put serum that I don't like anymore, or a moisturizer that is expired, or recently I've also been using sunscreens that didn't meet the SPF standards on my hands, because they do have sunscreen but not SPF 50, and I don't need SPF 50 for my hands, so I'm using those on my hands just so I don't throw them away or that they go to waste. I just saw a message right now, but I was talking. I'm doing my skincare routine. Yay, Rachel, that's amazing. I love this. Yay, I love that you're doing your routine. I'm having sake at the same time. I like this because you can join in whenever you want. I would be doing this by myself anyways. So I love that. Yeah, and it's a time of day, right? Like if you're PST time, it's like the time to like take your sunscreen off or your makeup off or anything. And if it's 8:30 EST time, or it's like what, 8:45 now, or 56, or that's the wrong clock time. I just realized you're probably getting ready for bed. So letting that essence sink in before I move on to my serum steps. And so like I said, I'm focusing totally on hydration and skin barrier repair and all of that. And the only active I had was benzoyl peroxide. So letting that essence sink in just so it doesn't interact weirdly with my serum, which can happen if you move too fast. But I'm so focusing on soothers, on ceramides, on peptides, and so far I've applied to my skin like, you know, kombucha, probiotics, prebiotics, benzoyl peroxide, hyaluronic acid, green tea, all those wonderful things to calm down the skin. And like I said, it's warm here in LA, so it's taking a lot harder to sink in. Oh, love to see a hand routine. Yeah, I might do a hand routine soon. That's a really good idea because a lot of people forget about their hands. And one thing I notice is that my hands have been hydrated more recently just because I do skincare and the rest of it, instead of wiping it off or something, I've been rubbing it into my hands. So it's been so helpful. But sometimes if I'm just sitting down and watching a TV show or something, I will just leave those skincare items on next to my TV or like my coffee table and just put them in my hands and rub them in while I'm watching a show. And it's so easy, like easy peasy. And you don't have to be as like strict with your hand routine because you're constantly going to be washing your hands, right? Whether you're outside or cooking or about to touch your face or about to touch something and don't want to leave fingerprints. So, you know, you can figure out what works for you. All right, it is time for my serum. This has sunk in. So I'm actually using two serums right now in conjunction that I think are just beautiful for skin barrier repair. And one of them, unfortunately, is no longer being made. I got it on sale, and that is the Even Prime Barrier Serum. So if you're into skincare, you probably know about this guy. Even Prime, unfortunately, is going out of business. So they put this on sale. Instead of being like $26, it ended up being $9, which was amazing. So I picked up 4 of them. And this is the first one, and I really love it. It's a really liquidy kind of serum, but it packs a punch. It has centella, it's got ceramide in there, it's got peptides, it has hyaluronic acid, I believe also green tea in here. And it has all 4 components of the centella plant. So it's not just centella extract, it also has those components. So it's actively soothing and repairing your skin barrier. And it also has, yeah, it has peptides. I believe it has a copper peptide. So I keep this away from my vitamin C in my routine, which is why I dedicated it to my evening routine. But as you can tell here, I'm gonna use 4 pumps, very liquidy. And just rub it around. And so even though you can't get access to that barrier serum anymore, or you can check online to see if it is, you can try to look for those ingredients in a different serum. So you can try looking for peptides and hyaluronic acid and centella on your own and get similar results. It's just nice that it all comes in one serum. But I love using those ingredients for the day after tretinoin just to make sure I really heal my skin and treat it right. So pressing that all in. I'm gonna go down my neck. Right there, I give myself a nice neck massage too at the same time. And sometimes I like to use my gua sha right now in this moment. But I don't know where it is actually. I think I put it in the fridge just so gonna have a cool sensation. So I'm gonna let that sink in and rub the excess into my hand. Check the messages. This is interesting. I might do this on my computer next time. Yeah, no, that serum is, you can check. I'm pretty sure it might be still be on sale, but it got so popular. Like I shared it, a lot of other people like James Wells shared it, some other content creators shared it, and a lot of people were sharing that they bought this. So I don't know if they're out of stock yet, but definitely check it out. It's like for $9. It's a really good deal. Really good deal. But I know, I worked with Even Prime on some pimple patches, but basically, you know, that's all I did with them, and probably they were going through a lot, so that's why they didn't call back for another collaboration, unfortunately. Right. So that should have sunk in by now. And so the next serum I'm going to go in with is the Dr. Zenovia Essentials Hyaluronic Acid Peptide Serum. So if you follow me, there we go, on my Instagram, you know I love Dr. Zenovia because of their approach to hormonal dermatology and hormonal acne, all of that. And this is the peptides and hyaluronic acid. So it's really gonna hydrate the skin, plump it up, help with skin barrier repair. But what I love is their Regulate 360 complex. So basically it has a bunch of like green tea in it. It has vitamin E, it has bakuchiol, just to help even out skin tone, tone down redness, just help the skin barrier. But their star ingredient in that Regulate 360 complex is genistein, which is apparently a phytoestrogen that's gonna help combat the overproduction of testosterone topically on your skin. Now, I don't know if the science is out on that, like if doing that has any effect whatsoever. You know, like applying topical collagen doesn't really do anything, but vitamin C helps produce collagen production. So I don't know in turn if applying a phytoestrogen is going to help with testosterone. But what I can say is that I trust Dr. Zenovia with all her products because she has said certain things and they have delivered. And that being said, this Regulate 360 complex has really improved my skin. So definitely a shout out to Dr. Zenovia. So I'm gonna apply, I forget how many I apply. I think I apply 4 pumps. Yeah. Beautiful blue copper color. And rub that in. And I love these power-packed layers that are so like thin, they're not thick, so it's not overwhelming my pores, you know? So make sure to massage that in. Go down my jawline and just tap it in. And this one does leave kind of a tacky finish. As you can tell, it's very glowy. So I do give it a little bit more longer to kind of like sink in, you know? Tap that in, go down my neck as always. Always, always, always. And then rub the excess into my neck, into my hand. So those are the 2 serums I use in my evening routine. And then after that, after I let that sink in, I go in with my moisturizer. And if I want, I will use a spot treatment after my moisturizer so that it can be kind of like less intense after last night's retinoid application. But for tonight, I'm not gonna use a spot treatment just because I don't think I don't have any active blemishes or anything I wanna prevent. Everything is just like hyperpigmentation or just like texture and stuff. So nothing active going on, luckily. So while I let the hyaluronic acid peptide serum sink in for a second, I'm gonna refill my drink just because it's so tiny. You get very little. Give me a second to breathe. So I think I'm gonna get the hang of this live stuff. This is the first time I'm doing it. And we'll see how it goes. I do know that I get more stuff going on Instagram, so I wanted to expand onto YouTube. So I don't know if it's better to do it in portrait mode on YouTube or in landscape, but I'll figure it out. Salute. So while I let that sink in, I think I'm gonna go in with my eye cream. Now where, oh, here it is. The Fundamental Nourishing Eye Butter by Dear Claire's. I like this one because it's got peptides. So for nighttime, it's really good. And it has caffeine and it has a tea complex. So it's really gonna help over time and it's really just gonna help keep the under eye firm. And it's a little bit more emollient, so I like using this at night. And I believe I'm on my last drop here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to squeeze it out. See, that's how you know I actually did use it, and I do love it. There we go. Okay. Put it right there. So I'm gonna do this before my moisturizer, just because I wanna give it an extra second to sink in. And it's a beautiful under eye serum. I mean cream. Beautiful. And I've been recently just going around the orbital bone, just making sure it really gets in there. And just tap it in really gently. I'm gonna see my ring light here. Oh, it can be lighter. You know what? I like this better. The other one is too bright. Yeah, so tap that in. It's really, really nice. And I'm basically done with it. Hasta la vista, baby. All done. So I love this one. It's really produced results by like kind of blurring my under eye over time, like in a natural sense. So really nice. I use the Claire's butter. Yeah, the Claire's eye butter. I love the Claire's eye butter. It's really nice. Ooh. Oops, I almost messed that up. I really am still getting the hang of all this. Okay, there we go. All right, and now I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. And that is the Dr. Zenovia Peptide and Ceramide Cream, which I really love because, like I said, it has the Regulate 360 complex, and it also has that ceramides and peptides, and it also has hyaluronic acid. It's just beautiful. And it's in this beautiful creamy base. I love it. I love this. This is one of my holy grail moisturizers for acne prone skin. I love it. It's my favorite. Favorite. And every time I use it, I always wake up with dewier, plumper, more even toned skin. I absolutely love this Dr. Zenovia Peptide Ceramide Repairing Moisturizer. It is terrific. So I'm gonna just wet my skin before I apply the moisturizer. Whew. Oh, and this time I used the Fundamental Ampule Mist by Claire's. And this one is green tea leaf water. It also has a ceramide in here, and it has like rice and mugwort. It's beautiful, a beautiful mist. And I think it's a lot better used in your routine opposed to like on top of sunscreen or your skincare. I'm gonna go in with my, let me use my skincare tool here. I actually have a skincare tool, a spatula. And I'm gonna dip in here just so I don't use my fingers. There we go. Gonna do a nice little dollop here. I'm gonna massage it into my skin. And it kind of smells floral, almost like grandma-y, which freaks me out a little. But I actually talked to the not the maker, not Dr. Zenovia herself, but I spoke to one of the people that's their influencer manager, and I asked her, why is there fragrance in this moisturizer? Because you guys are, hormonal dermatology, you guys tackle acne, you guys are pretty smart, so why is there fragrance in here? And she was able to check in with the team, and she actually asked, why is there fragrance in here? A lot of people don't want that fragrance. And they actually did a bunch of like tests and studies and surveys about the fragrance, and apparently this was the one chosen, this fragrance. It's like a floral, but it's subtle, but still, it was enough for me to go, why is there fragrance in here? I don't see any essential oils or anything, so it was added. It was obviously added, opposed to being a byproduct of an extract or something. And she said, basically, people enjoyed that in their skincare. And with that being said, I've tried it, and has the fragrance affected me? It hasn't. So I'm totally okay with this fragrance. Fragrance is not bad whatsoever. Let's see if anyone has chatted. Still getting used to this live chat. Oh, hey, Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Hey, love that the Claire's. Yeah, dude, the Claire's mist is freaking amazing. I love this Claire's mist, right? It leaves you so dewy and plump. And like all you need is like 1, 2, 3 sprays. I love it. I've been using this throughout my routine, like for like 3 weeks. So I'm almost done with it, as you can tell. And after that, I don't know what I'm gonna open. I just love using the mist throughout my routine. It's such a helpful like thing to do. Yeah, but see that peptide cream has sunk in. And I got a very slight tacky finish, but it's not bad at all. It's a wonderful, wonderful moisturizer, and I just love pairing these two just because I get that hormonal dermatology attacking my acne-prone skin, or helping, not attacking. It's wonderful. And I just got this tool from a skincare brand that just launched, Zeta Skin. And so I've been using this to dip into my moisturizer, and then I've been using this as a gua sha tool just to kind of massage my jawline. Right here. I go up my jawline just to de-stress my skin after the day. Go under my eye really gently. And it's really nice, especially along the temple. Oh my god, so beautiful. I think someone just went on and they said hi. I saw Nicole. Hi, Nicole. I can't wait. If anyone is watching, Nicole and I are gonna do a live on Tuesday, I believe. Today's the 20th, so on the 22nd. And if I got that wrong, I apologize, Nicole. But we'll be doing a live on newness. And who said, someone said hi. Hi, Nicole. Oh, we got two Nicoles. Hi, Nicole. I hope you're doing your skincare routine, or you did it. I just applied my moisturizer and I'm having my sake. But this is so handy. I like using a gua sha tool, but honestly, this is just, the fact that I can use this after applying my moisturizer, like boom, like that, it's just so helpful. And just so you guys know, using one of these is not gonna like snatch your jawline, as some people were saying like a year ago. This is just to de-stress your skin, your jawline, get some blood flow going. It's just really nice. It's because I get a lot of stress right here. I don't know, I clench my jaw a lot. Social anxiety, anyone, that's what happens to me. So I just do that and it's really helpful. Especially at the end of the day. In the morning, I use a gua sha and I go up, and then I kind of do this to kind of wake up my under eyes. I love it. And that's basically my skincare routine. So for those of you who just arrived, what I did is I did my double cleanse. So I used the Youth to the People Superberry Dream Cleansing Balm just to remove my BB cream I had on today and my 2 layers of sunscreen. And then I went in with the Dr. Zenovia 10% Benzoyl Peroxide Cleanser as my only active today, because last night I used tretinoin and I really want to be skin barrier repair, ceramide, soothing ingredient heavy tonight. And that's the only active I'm using. So I always like to have some acne fighting every day, even when I'm being gentle. And then I went in with my toner by The Lab, the hyaluronic acid toner, which I really love, on a cotton pad. And I was saying that even though I double cleanse, you still get a little bit of gunk after double cleansing, even if you're really thorough. So I always suggest using a toner and cotton pad after your cleanse, but also especially after a face mask. And then I went in with the vegan kombucha tea essence by Dr. Sirico in 3 layers. Absolutely love it. Hasn't broken me out, has lowered inflammation. Beautiful, chef's kiss. I absolutely love this kombucha essence. Can't get enough of it. And it's fragrance free. I thought it was gonna smell like something. And then I went in with the unfortunately sold out, or not sold out, they're going out of business, Even Prime Barrier Serum with ceramides, peptides, centella, green tea, everything. So it's really good for the barrier. I love it. I was really surprised by how thin and watery it was. Then the Dr. Zenovia Peptide Serum, just to get more soothing and more hydration and more skin barrier repair. And then I locked it all in with the Dr. Zenovia Peptide Moisturizer and the Claire's Fundamental Eye Butter. And that's basically my routine for tonight. And sometimes I will go in, well now recently, I've been going in with the Vaseline All Over Body Balm Jelly Stick, or I will go in with my Fortify facial oil at night just to lock everything in. And I'll probably do that like in 10 minutes or something just to lock everything in. And I always do this the day after because I know for a fact I'm gonna peel tomorrow. Because I might try to know when. But I love this final steps for my face. Absolutely love it. Doesn't break you out. All right, but that is the end of my live stream. I'm gonna have my last sake. Beautiful. And thank you for joining me and still getting used to this. Let me know if this is okay or if landscape is better. I love any feedback. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing this every Sunday, 5:30 PST, 8:30 EST. And I hope everyone enjoyed it. And like I said, open to any kind of comments. All right, and I'm gonna post this onto my YouTube, but just not on my main feed. I'm gonna save it into a separate category. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and let me know what you thought. All right, good night, everyone. Thanks for joining.